So I got into social enterprise because I want to revolutionize education. I want to change our school's curriculum to make it more relevant to young people of today. I want to change the way people think. I have 11 GCSEs, 3 A-levels, 3.5 A-levels actually, and a degree. But I have no qualifications in public speaking, tenacity, or initiative. And these are all the things that I place my value in. And these are all the things that I've needed to drive me to do the things that I do today. My degree was in psychology, so maybe that's why I want to change the way people think. But I don't remember ever sitting in a lecture that would teach me how to do that. And I think Josie kind of touched on it earlier as well, which is the fact that sometimes at school, I can relate to not always doing exactly what I was kind of required to do or supposed to do. And I think that's something that a lot of people kind of can relate to through their kind of coming of age experiences. I believe in the power of education more than anything in the world. I'm just not so sure that the most valuable lessons that we learn are learnt in the classroom, which is why I started Beyond the Classroom. So Beyond the Classroom is an education social enterprise. We use theatre, peer mentoring and youth leadership to teach young people life skills and knowledge. I mentioned that I want to change the curriculum, and that's a pretty broad aim. I've got my sights set high, and I think there's quite a lot of things in the education system that I'd like to change, but I've decided to start with sex and relationship education. Because I remember being at school and learning about sex and relationships and being told that when I was 16, and I have sex, because everyone has sex at 16, that I need to make sure I use a condom, because you can't get a teenage pregnancy and you can't get any STIs. And that's about it, really. That's about all I remember being taught. I don't remember being taught that maybe I would have sex later than 16 or earlier than 16, or how I might choose a partner, or what I should expect from that partner, how I should expect them to treat me. Those are none of the things that I was taught. So I decided to design some programs that I thought would address some of these issues and teach some of these lessons. So I chose social enterprise because I believe in doing things. Some people, most people, complain about things. When they see issues and problems, they complain. Some people are good at vehemently, continuously, and articulately complaining to the right people at the right time. And that can definitely be valuable. But for me, it was about just doing it. And I think that's an energy that runs through the fabric of UnLtd as well. Obviously, they have an award which is called Do It. And I've been to a few of these events, and I don't think I've ever heard anyone thank UnLtd for the incredible stuff that they contribute to the sector of social enterprise. And you know, for me personally, being crazy enough to invest in my idea and being crazy enough to invest in many people that are in this room. So can I ask you all to just give UnLtd a round of applause? Okay. I don't usually write what I'm going to say. I usually just kind of talk. But I prepared this talk after watching the film, the Nelson Mandela film, A Long Walk to Freedom. Has anyone seen it? Yeah? If you haven't, I would suggest watching it. It's a really good film. And it just gave me an energy that I really needed at the time. And it's an energy that I really want to share with you guys today. So I wrote something that I want to share with you, which hopefully we'll put that across, if you don't mind. Does that mean you do mind? Okay, so I was asked to share some of the challenges that I've faced on my journey to date. And the most poignant for me has been the challenge to keep going, which is obviously a challenge right now. This is something I think is epitomized by the life of Madiba Nelson Mandela. Because like him, I want to change the way people think. This, as a human, has to be one of the most difficult challenges you could ever set for yourself. I want to change the way people think so that it becomes natural to believe in change. Every night, we go to bed because we believe that the moon will turn into the sun. We believe that darkness will become light and that night will become day. But to believe in your own ability to change the curriculum to make it more relevant to the youth of today, a system which humans ourselves once upon a time created, well, that would just be ridiculous. When you're doing something that most people think is impossible, it can be really difficult to just not throw in the towel. People will doubt you and tell you to get a job. People will stand in your way because they're scared of the unknown. Trying to impact change is not for the faint-hearted, and it will not come along easily. In those inevitable times of self-doubt, just remember that the only thing constant in the world is change. I have 2 questions for you. The first one is, put your hand up if you genuinely, wholeheartedly believe in your ability to change something. If you believe that you can change, if you can see an issue and you believe that you can change that problem. I'd like to see everyone's hands up, but you know. Okay, so for those of you that put your hands up, my second question is, what are you going to do about it? Thank you.